Hello everyone. The F-2 Premium is a plane I have mixed feelings about. On paper, it's a really good aircraft. Its only real problem, BR 13.0, and in about 95% of matches, you end up playing in BR 13.7. I've played it in realistic battles. During the recording of this video, there were sales going on, so there were a lot of new players around, and the F-2A performed quite a bit better. But during times when there are no discounts and players are more competent, the F-2A, with its sparrows, really struggles against people flying high and using Fox 3s. I've also flown it in simulator battles a few times, and oh man, it's a beast there, with its incredible radar and AAM-3S. After this short introduction, I'll go into more detail about it. I'll be comparing it to other versions of the F-16. The first thing to talk about is its strong point, turning. It simply outturns any other F-16 variant. There are very few aircraft that can beat it in a turn fight. But, as always, there's got to be a flaw. Despite having a very powerful engine, similar to the F-16C, its acceleration and, especially, its top speed are both noticeably lower than other F-16s. Let's talk about its weapons, starting with the best missiles it can carry. The AAM-3s usually perform very well. They're similar to the AIM-9M, smokeless, with decent IRCCM. They turn harder and fly a bit faster. What I don't like is that sometimes they just lose their mind. A shot that should be a guaranteed hit suddenly decides to go sightseeing. Now, let's talk about why this plane is BR 13.0 and not 13.7. The AIM-7M, a missile that's usable at lower BRs, becomes pretty much useless in matches at 13.7, which is where you'll usually be playing. Compared to any Fox 3 or the R-27s, it's just far behind in every way. And where it really struggles is against aircraft carrying Fox 3s that stay high. To kill them, you need to get a hard lock, fire, and maintain that lock the whole time, which is tough when your opponent can just fire a Fox 3 and immediately go defensive. What can I say? Good RWR identifies aircraft and their direction. It has 120 countermeasures, which is plenty. But, as I mentioned before, due to its weapon setup against aircraft flying high and launching Fox 3s, you can try to dodge, but it's likely you'll lose the engagement. When it comes to radar, it's really good. It scans very quickly, identifies targets, and locks on precisely. I'm not giving it a 10 though. A helmet-mounted sight would really make a difference, but it doesn't have one. In conclusion, in realistic battles against planes around its BR, especially with the absurd number of F-18s after the sales, it's actually really solid. But it can be frustrating. In almost every match you're up-tiered, and in some of them, I haven't even been able to fire a single missile. In simulator, however, it's very fun. Its great radar and AAM-3s make it easy to get a lot of kills. In summary, the F-2A isn't a plane I'd recommend for new players. You're sitting in a BR transition between Fox 1 and Fox 3, which can be quite frustrating. However, if you want to play it in simulator or you're already an experienced player, I do recommend it.